I'm back. I am not going to tell you my name because I'm addicted to RC. This again is an addition to the video before of the Factory Team GT nitro to electric conversion. I want to go a little bit more into the servo. As far as the servo goes, you're going to want to use what they recommend in the actual manual for the Factory Team GT. Okay, if you don't, you're going to end up having to drill out the servo holes inward a little bit. Okay, so if you actually if you install these right here before putting the motor on, the holes won't line up. They need to be in further for whatever reason, but this is an I think they say an S 3003 works, but this, I guess this the dimensions on the servo are a bit different. As you can see, got the stock shocks. Everything's stock on this, except obviously the motor and the motor plate and whatnot. The shocks, when you're using the RPM shocks, let me get a light on this just to get better. See at the very bottom of the eyelet hole there's a big spacer behind that. If you're going to use your stock shocks with the RPM, I don't know if they even provide that spacer, but I made one myself, which I found I'm having to do a lot of fabricating on this project, which I don't mind because I honestly feel like this truck right here is going to be quite manageable at higher speeds. It's got the aluminum chassis, carbon fiber shock towers. Let's see. So yes, I just bought this. I don't know how it's going to work. My other setup is the oh god, you can hardly see it anymore. It's going to be the 1406 can, so it's going to be the smaller, like the highest power motor of the 1406 series, which is a 4600 kilovolt, I believe. So when you get higher in the kilovolts, it's not quite as powerful. So I went from, and I called Castle up just to make sure that this new motor is gonna fit, because there's problems. I heard with the motor plate on this particular model that the motor's just about when you install it, it just about touches the chassis. There's like zero clearance. So I had to call Castle just to make sure that once I do get this other motor, it's not going to be bigger around. It's just the can's going to be longer this way, and that's basically what it is. And it's really not even that much longer of a can, even at that. But yeah, this is the 4600 kilovolt, and let's see. The one I got was just a bigger size can, which is a 410 1Y, 3800 kilovolt. Now, all the speed runs that I've seen, as far as all on the Rustler and whatnot, or whatever, on the stadium trucks, they're using like the Mamba Max and all this. I'm going to try to get up to those speeds, and I this is all hopes and dreams at this point. Using the smaller motor, different gearing. I noticed when they do their speed runs, they have the spur and the pinion are basically a metal gear, and there's no slipper from the ones that I've seen. But at the same time, all the ones that I've seen have pretty much been rustlers. And let me see if I can get better light. Better or not. They've been rustlers, and those are all rear motor vehicles. All the motors are all set back here, just like the 4.1. I like the fact that it is a mid motor and your weight displacement. Now, this is another thing. Let me turn this back on. If you notice in all those videos, dude's got like 10 pounds of weights on the front of their cars. Okay. But if you notice with this, your weight distribution is pretty low, but it goes forward. Okay, I'm going to end up putting my motor somewhere close. I'm going to watch the camera to that, and the ESC. See, I'm just like kind of getting an idea of where I want everything at this point. My receiver, and to keep Let me get the camera back on. To keep the weight in the front, I was thinking of just putting the battery sideways like that. So basically, but I don't know if I gotta obviously experiment. I want to make sure the receiver's not gonna get melted by the motor, which it shouldn't. But this is just positioning. I want to keep the weight still low and forward. That battery's got weight to it. You might as well use that weight. And I even checked with the body. When you put the body on, the body fits right around this battery. You know, it's a Venom 5050C battery right there. Which, again, I'm going to shout out to Venom. I have had really good experience with Venom batteries. I've actually even had one go bad, and I put the meter on it like they ask you to do, and just to take a picture of that. There's like, I forget exactly what it was. There was no voltage to one of the cells, and they sent the battery, and like no questions asked. Except obviously all the jumping through the hoops of doing all the pictures and whatever. But this is going to be close to what it's going to look like as far as the electronics and whatnot inside. So I got the combo with it's the Castle, like I said before, the 1410 can and the 3800 kilovolt motor with the short course setup. Okay, this is supposed to be for heavier vehicles. Okay, this vehicle, it should be able to do what I'm aiming for at this point. I'm not even sure what else to go over at this point. It's Futaba. Yeah, this is a lot of work and taking up clearance that I really didn't think I was gonna have to do. But also I bought a brand new transmission from a new short course truck RS team associated. And I'm going to go ahead and swap out. This is an old ball diff in here from the GT2, and I'm going to go ahead and swap that out with the regular differential, crossing my fingers, team associated. Look, I'm crossing my fingers, team associated, that your transmissions don't suck like they used to. Okay? Don't take that to heart. All right? I love your product. Your transmissions and your servos suck. Everybody knows that. Every single team associated truck I've bought, the servo is gone pretty quick in it. Which, whatever, it is what it is. It's not the fastest servo either. But I still love you, team associated. Obviously, I wouldn't be going all through this bullshit when everybody else is using rustlers to use this old kit, and way more of my time to actually get it running. So yes, I love your product, but I feel like the Rustlers different. Oh, also I feel like the Rustlers differential in the back is stronger. And I notice also everybody's using the aluminum case and everything. They're going super high tech and everything. And I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to do it different than everybody else. Screw that. I like Rustlers, but screw you anyway. So that's it. I'm not gonna bore you anymore. Hopefully you weren't bored. But that's it. Yeah, I'm going to have some nice Jayco tires, and I'm going to have the suspension set. Not super low, because I don't think that's necessary to do the higher speed runs. I've seen plenty of people doing the high speed runs with, whatever. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching.